with your hosts, Asher and Ashes, living life to the fullest, hundreds of miles away from each other, exploring crazy stories, discussing thoughts, and sharing laughs.
Welcome to episode 1
of the A&A podcast. Did you know that you can scrape the burnt part of toast off?
What?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so if you take a burnt piece of toast and then you start scraping like the burnt off, you can actually, like, it's not gonna be burnt anymore. Like, it's gonna be a perfectly toasted. It's gonna be a perfectly toasted, crisp toast. Anyway, that's not what we were talking about.
But that was actually pretty interesting. Okay, so today we are doing Am I the A-hole? Reddit readings. I'm going first, and we're just gonna go back and forth.
Back and forth, back and forth,
Okay.
back and forth.
Am I the a-hole for not canceling my children's medical insurance? Probably
Off the
not.
bat, no.
No, because why would you cancel your children's medical insurance?
But we give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay.
Do you want them to die? Okay, anyway. So my ex and I are in the middle of a divorce. Long story short, he moved 6 hours away from where we lived together with the kids. I couldn't afford the rent on our old apartment, so I had to move in with my mom for a while. I had no one to watch the kids while I worked. My sister helped for a while, but then our grandmother got sick and she had to leave the state to go take care of her. My husband works a job that lets him choose his own hours, so I made the decision to let him take the kids. Why would you call him your husband if y'all are getting a divorce?
Well, because it's not finalized.
True. I've covered both boys with Kaiser. I don't know how to say that. Kaiser? The thing with Kaiser is that you can only use the insurance with Kaiser Hospital/facility. The problem in the town he lives in is very small and far away and far from any major cities. The nearest Kaiser hospital is 5 hours from his home. So he decided he would get them a different insurance, one that lets him use it at any hospital. I was fine with this, but he let me know today that I would have to cancel my insurance for him to use his. This might be why I'm an a-hole. I don't want to cancel their insurance. Kaiser is the best insurance they offer. They offer a lot and copay is reasonable. Plus, up until I gave him the kids, we were fighting over them. He pretty much demanded I let him take full custody of the kids because he's the better parent. He was very upset when I asked for the divorce.
Be so for real.
I mean, there is a better parent in like situations, but like, how is that going to be the reason you take the kids?
They seem like both decent parents.
Well, yeah, if they're fighting over their kids' insurance. He's very upset I asked for the divorce and has done things like call CPS on me when I had custody of them. What? Nah. Why would you? That's some petty. That's petty. That's real petty. And spread lies about why we're divorcing, making me out to be a horrible person to his family and my family. He scheduled a court date to get full custody from a court. I'm afraid if I cancel the insurance, he'll use that against me in court. I think this because the one time he came back here for visitations with the kids, I said it was okay for him to stay at the apartment and that I would give him space to spend time with them. In parentheses, it says he tried doing it at a relative's house, but there was a problem and they had to leave. And then that's the end parentheses thingy. While he was there, he filled the fridge with food and said it was because he noticed it was looking a little sparse. I had been planning to go to the grocery store on my day off. Well, one of the things the CPS woman mentioned is that the person who called them said I had no food in the house at all and that my boys had nothing to eat. I don't put it past him to tell me to cancel, then use it against me in court to make me look bad. But I am also concerned my boys wouldn't be able to go to the nearest hospital if they need to. I'm not sure what to do or if I'm just being paranoid. Um, I don't really know.
I'd say mm,
I think it's like
I
half
don't
and half.
I think she's a very very soft a-hole, but like the father, her almost
Ex-husband.
ex-husband, big a-hole.
Right? Like, how are you gonna.
Big fat a-hole. Imagine calling CPS on the mother of your children who gave birth to your children that you were trying to take custody of when she has done nothing wrong?
Like, bro, what did she do? She couldn't have. All she did was wanted a divorce.
Literally. I want to know more context. I want to know why they're getting a divorce.
Right? Well, this was posted 12 hours ago, so I'm gonna
Oh.
save it and we'll see if we can get an update. That's your turn.
Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my roommate's boyfriend use my shower? Oh, wait, poop. It's
Is it because he pooped in the
the.
shower?
No, oh my god. Um, I do have Reddit on my phone. Okay. I was just gonna use screenshots, but then it's being annoying. Okay,
Oh.
someone at work stole my chair, so I had them arrested.
Oh my god.
I got a new job in sales working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, etc. The chair is in my cubicle was uncomfortable AF, so day 3 I bought I brought in my own Herman Miller Aeron chair. On day 4, it was missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting in it. I asked for it back and he basically told me to F off. I went and spoke to the owner of the company. He told me that the chairs aren't reserved, they are first come first serve. I explained that I own the chair and it cost me $1,800. He told me that I need to
1800?
come. Mhm.
Why would you spend that? Oh my goodness.
He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want that chair.
If you pay,
Uh-uh.
okay,
It's
if you pay for your own chair, you have legal rights to it.
like it's his. What isn't clocking to them?
Like, bro, it's a face. Like, bro, put the name brand of, what's it called?
Like,
Of the chair.
hold up. I kind of want to go look it up and see what it looks like. Like, this has gotta be an insane chair. Herman Miller. Oh my goodness. It doesn't even look like. What? These are so
So
expensive and they
basically,
don't look like. They don't even look nice.
so it's just a basic chair.
That's $1,800, yeah.
Well, no wonder why it's first come, first serve. Like,
That's
is it at least
ridiculous.
imprinted on the chair?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it looks different than the other chairs.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, um, the next day the same guy was sitting in it when I got to the office. I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused, so I called the cops. It was quite the scene, but in the end he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. I was prepared. I had the receipt which showed the serial numbers. Yes, Aaron chairs have serial numbers. They asked me if I want to press charges. My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested, so I said, absolutely, I want to press charges. My new boss fired me on the spot. So I carried my chair out with me as I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. The dude who took my chair has been in the industry for about 15 years and he's going to lose his security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry. He's going to lose his job. I don't give a bleep. He shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the a-hole for making this dude lose his job?
Okay, I understand calling the cops on an $1,800 on an $1,800 pair, but to make him lose his job and literally lose his career over it, I think that's a bit excessive.
Okay, but
Like,
think
I don't
about
see
it
why
this
he had
way.
to press charges.
Think about it this way, right? He's working in a security industry. Like, he is working to protect against stealing and crap, and he stole something. In my opinion, I think that irony makes it so perfect to be as petty as that man was, and I love it. Like, you
Okay, that
shouldn't
makes
do
more
it,
sense.
but I love it. Like, I mean, he's being
Like,
petty.
no,
Also, one of the comments goes, sometimes being an a hole is the correct response. Also, your boss is now out 2 workers. So, like, I mean, I think the boss and the coworker had a little something something. Because why would you side with him over that? Why would you fire someone for getting a person arrested for stealing?
yeah, like, bro had every right. My question is, where are they gonna work now?
True.
Like,
No idea.
they're both, well, probably the guy who got, the cops called on him, he's probably, like, just chilling somewhere. Like, he might be in the dumps. But the guy who got him arrested, like, what is he gonna do now? Is he just gonna sit at home with his fancy chair watching TV and eating ice cream?
Oh my
He's gonna get a
god.
new job and then go, oh, I didn't even want this chair. Like, that'd be such a waste. But
You're
I do see
so
your point, and I do
bad.
see his point.
Do you think I can lick my elbow?
No, you can't. I have tried so many times to lick my elbow.
Give it to
I
me
would like to let you
now.
guys know. I've tried to lick his elbow, and he's failing so. Oh my gosh. Am I
Okay.
the a-hole for not planning my twins' birthday party?
Yes. Wait, like your twin
Bullshit.
children? Your twin
My twins.
children's? Or
Hold on.
like her twin? Like she has a twin and like.
I think it's she has a twin and she didn't want to plan her birthday party. I think if you're twins and you're like old enough, you should do a joint birthday party or do separate birthday parties. Like you should work together to get a birthday party. Otherwise, the stupid. Anyway, it says I female, 32 soon to be actually 23 soon to be 24 has always planned my twin sisters and my birthday party. Since we were old enough to plan our birthdays, we were in school, we would alternate years, so who got to choose what we did. For my year, I usually planned something different and made sure to get out mine and my sister's invites and pick out the cakes and all of the details. She always picked bowling, and even then I sat her down to ask who of her friends she wanted to invite. Since we've graduated school, and up until last year, this is how things usually went. However, last year my parents had asked what we were doing for our birthday this year. My sister said, I don't know, I'm sure, quote unquote, me has got it figured out. And that sparked something in me, a petty, angry spark. No one has ever planned anything for me, minus the young birthdays that I don't remember. I have always taken care of things because if I don't plan it, it won't happen. Okay, so I think that she's not that I understand her pettiness because if I never get my birthday party planned for me and I have to plan my own birthday party every single year for both me and someone else, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's insane.
Cause
Like, if you guys are twins, I think if you guys, like, unless you guys are so insanely set on having a shared birthday party, which, you know what? You do you, boo. I'm not judging. But if you guys aren't insanely set on it, just have your own birthday parties. Invite your twin, invite your the same friends, just make it different if there's an issue.
yeah, like
Anyway,
what if she didn't want a birthday party? Like how are you gonna make her plan
literally
your own birthday party when she can't even plan her own birthday party because she doesn't want to?
clock it.
Like that's wild. Anyway, so that's what I chose to do. I didn't plan anything for our birthday and being sick. I think that's what that says. I don't know what that says. No family dinner, no cake. Instead, my best friend and I polished off 2 bottles of wine and watched my favorite movie, 2025 Pride and Prejudice. That's her favorite movie. This year, my sister is upset because I planned to go to a close town 2 hours away for a sort of staycation with my best friend. I didn't talk to her about it, didn't ask her what she wanted to do because this is what I want to do. I told her she was welcome to join, but this is what I'm doing. Am I the a-hole for not planning something we can celebrate together or planning a birthday for her slash us in general? Am I being selfish? I'm saying I a lot, so now I'm starting to feel guilty. Help. That's how the last sentence goes.
The only thing I would ever think someone would call you the a-hole for would be like not telling your sister this was your plan, but at the same time, you don't need to do that. Like, it's
Right.
your own birthday, even though it's also hers because y'all just happened to come out the womb the same day. Like,
One didn't eat the other. Oopsies. But like,
I don't think it
they're
shouldn't
also
matter.
grown-ups. They're like
Exactly.
grown
So,
adults.
why is she whining? Like,
She needs to get her big girl panties on.
so no, not the a-hole. Sister, though,
She even
big a-hole.
she even invited her on her little staycation with her best friend.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Right here it says, I didn't talk to her about it, didn't ask her what she wanted to do because this is what I want to do. I told her she was welcome to join, but this is what I'm doing.
Oh,
So
okay. I didn't.
she did invite her. So it wasn't like a completely like you're mean, you didn't invite me or anything like you just care about yourself. No.
Yeah,
She cared
I
about
mean,
her sister too.
I don't think she's an a-hole.
She's definitely not. That was whack.
Ooh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a funny one.
Okay.
Am I the a-hole for calling a stranger's baby a cute little potato? and, and apparently ruining her morning. Apparently it ruined the mother's morning. Okay, so I, 28 female, also have 3 kids of my own, stopped for coffee before work, running on like no sleep thanks to my wonderful 9-month teething baby. While I was waiting, I noticed the woman next to me holding a tiny baby. I honestly thought the baby looked adorable, and because my brain hates me, I said, "Aw, what a cute little potato." Instant death glare. I tried to explain, which somehow made everything 10 times worse. I start rambling like an idiot. Not a bad potato, like a good potato, a premium one, the cutest kind of potato.
The prettiest little the prettiest little potato that I could find at the prettiest potato patch.
The barista is silently losing it, and the mom looks like I just insulted her lineage. Then the barista put down puts down a drink, and in my panic to escape the awkwardness, I grab it, and it's not mine, it's hers. She says, "That's my coffee." So rudely. I apologize and tell her I swear I'm not usually this weird, which, to be honest, looking back, sounds exactly like something a weird person would say. I left with my actual drink feeling like a feral raccoon in human clothing. My mom said even though calling a baby a potato is pretty normal, I unintentionally insulted a new mom's baby and then tried to steal her caffeine on top of it. So, yeah, I'm the a hole. I feel like it was just an awkward mistake, but maybe I really am the a hole. No, you're not. You made a
No,
mistake.
you
That
did.
doesn't mean you're the a hole. You thought a baby was cute and you called her a cute little potato. I'd do the same
Like,
freaking thing.
it's a compliment. You shouldn't have to. It's freedom of speech.
However, what the mom said, like the what OP's mom said, um, the that she like said something about the mom's baby and then tried to steal her caffeine. I'd be pissed.
Right?
I'd be pissed. Like if I was a
Girl,
new mom,
you
if I was a new mom and there was this lady who probably didn't look like she, I don't know, like knew anything. That sounds mean. But like if I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, maybe no sleep cuz I just had a baby or something, and some mom comes up to me and goes, "Oh, look at that little potato." I'd be like, and then I and then she steals my coffee. I'd be pissed, but I don't think
like
I'd take it out on her.
we need to find the version of am I the a-hole for being upset at someone for calling my baby a potato. That would be so funny because it's like, first of all, people call people potatoes all the time. It's not an insult. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are yummy. They come in multiple varieties. They could be
Potatoes are my
fried. They
favorite
could be
food.
mashed. They could be baked potato. Ooh, that sounds really good. Um, but like they come in so many different categories. Like, what is wrong with the potato? Potatoes are amazing.
Shapes and colors.
You can you can even put little eyes on it, and it could be like Mr. Potato from Toy
That
Story.
reminds me, I'm actually going over to my one of my neighbors' houses and painting potatoes with their kids because apparently that's something they like to do. Like,
Potatoes?
honestly, yeah, potatoes. Honestly, it
That's
sounds
really
really
funny.
fun.
I'm just because potatoes are kind of like fuzzy, so I'm wondering how you get the paint to
Potatoes
it.
aren't fuzzy. Are you
Well,
insane?
like kind of like their skin. It's kind of like,
No,
doop, doop. Yeah,
no,
a
no,
little bit.
no,
Yeah. That kind
no.
of, have you ever like been in the presence of a child who is like actively pooping their pants?
Um,
Um,
yes, there are some serious looks that go down during that. Like, I'll be looking at the child, and because they just stop while we're in the middle of hanging, like playing or something, and they'll just
like, oh,
"Ugh!"
what is going on?
And then a minute later, you smell the stankiest stank you ever did stank.
No, because it's so bad. Like one time I was babysitting my baby cousin and I was just chilling and then all of a sudden he just looks at me, he goes, boop boop. And I went, what? And then he just sat there and like you could see it on his face that he was actively pooping. And I was like, excuse me? Do I gotta and I went up to my aunt and I'm like,
Boo boo.
your child just like pooped right in front of me like 5 seconds ago. And she's like, oh, well, can you clean up the diaper? I'm like, no, I really don't want to. He's your child. But I did anyway. Because I'm such a good human being.
Hmm. Have did you ever see when you were younger? Did you ever see those baby dolls that like they actually you fed them and then they actually pooped and peed?
Yes, and they'd be like, they'd
I
have like green poop.
I really wanted one of those.
Oh my goodness. So my sister, she had like this one year for her birthday. I think she was turning like 12. I don't remember how old she was turning, but she was turning an age. And I was
Aren't we
hanging out
all?
like I would hope so. Unless you're dying on your birthday, then you're like turning the age of death. That'd
Honestly,
be
it would be
so
kind of cool to
sad.
die on my birthday. It would be kind of cool to die on my birthday because then my
I have a
gravestone would
really bad joke.
no.
But I'm gonna keep it to myself. Anyway,
I know what the joke is about. That's the worst part. I know what the joke is about, and it's about someone I love very much and is
I
very dear
love
to
her
me. And
too.
you, 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 you.
Yeah. Anyway, so my sister, okay, so she's a year older than me, but her birthday's in August and mine's in April. But we were born, I think she was born a year before me, so it's kind of iffy. But she was turning an age, and she got like this puppy thing, and it was like this little dog, and it was in a crate, and you get it, and you get to name it, and it makes noises, like it would bark, it would fart, um, it would whine, it would do like a whole bunch of stuff. And she
Mhm.
named it Augie because her birthday's in August. And oh my goodness, I love that dog so much. And it pooped and it peed and it did all of that. Like you had to put a diaper on this dog. Like that's how weird it was. And I was on my way home because they live in Nebraska. And so I was on my
Mhm.
way home and I was sitting in the car and I was holding the puppy. And all of a sudden, I hear the most raunchiest fart come out of this dog.
I just want to sit back and relax, and all of a sudden, this agitating, degrading voice.
No, because I was looking it dead in the eyes. I was like, "Oh, you're so cute," and then all I hear, I don't know if you heard
You're
that, but I made a,
so cute.
and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And I just started laughing, and then my sister started laughing with me. And then after that, for like a whole 2 years, every time I went into the toy section in Walmart and I would see that dog, I'm like, "That's the dog that farted on me." And that's how I remember that dog. It's a dog that farted on me, which is
You
so.
had you ever seen that one, like, I don't know if it was a game or something, but it was like a little stupid brown dog, and it was like 2D, but like it was flat on both sides, and it came with a red leash, and then it like you fed it, and then it pooped when you squeezed the leash. Do you
I had
remember
one of
that?
those. I had one of those.
You
It was it
lucky
wasn't
little.
it wasn't 2D. It was actually like it kind of looked 2D though. But I had it and
Bro, I always wanted one of those.
at one point I had lost all the tiny little food that it came with. And so I
Mhm.
tried to feed it actual dog food. And it got stuck in it. And then I was so sad. Because I was probably like 5 or 6 at the time. So I was pretty young. And my dog wouldn't poop anymore. So I was so upset. Because like what happened to my dog poop?
You know what we should talk about from your childhood?
Oh God.
It's something you said I should never talk about.
The plastic bag?
No.
Wait, what is it? I was a child. I was a child. Okay, you can say
Okay.
it.
Okay. So, way back when Ash when Ashes when Ashes was just a little baby, um he kind of used to sit on the couch, cross his legs,
crisscross
And then
applesauce.
and then he would put his arms out to the side and go flap 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 flap.
It would not. My hands
And
would be
then
in the
and then
center like
no
I was
no 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 no
meditating.
no. And then he started floating, and he remembers going all around the house, like you know those ashes. Do you remember
It was
like
like in
those videos?
Tinkerbell.
No. Do you remember the TikToks where it's like stop motion and just every time they jump and they're in the air?
Yeah, like the lines that would go down and you could jump and it just like catch you. Oh my goodness. But
That's
no,
that's what he
okay.
did.
Okay. No. It was real, okay? I
No,
actually
it
did.
wasn't. I
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
the ceiling. I
I
touched
would
the
touch the
ceiling,
ceiling.
guys.
I
I
would touch
touched
the
the
ceiling.
ceiling. I touched the ceiling.
But
I know I did.
oh my goodness. It was kind of like, you know, in uh,
Tinkerbell.
Fairy Neverland, in Tinkerbell, yeah, like Tinkerbell. How you sprinkle a little bit of dust, and then you went, whee, you could fly. That's what
So
happened to
what
me.
dust
Just I
was
didn't.
being sprinkled on you?
My dad's ashes. Wait, what if
Whoa.
it was my papa's ashes? What if I was like my papa's ashes was like at the very, very top? One time I was jumping around on the couches and I was jumping around on the coffee table. And I decided that it was a good idea to do a parkour. Because, you know, every child wants to do that. With my socks on. And the coffee table, you know, coffee tables, you can slide. I
Hmm.
was jumping around. I
Wait,
went from one couch to the other.
was it a glass coffee table?
No, it was kind of like a wood one.
Okay, good. I saw
Oh
this going I saw this going one direction and then
no. No, so jumping from one couch to another couch. And
mhm.
then, okay, so the way it was lined up was there was a long couch, and then there was another long couch, and one was on like one wall, and then it was like an L shape, and then the coffee table
Yeah.
was in the middle. So I ran into one, and then I ran to the other one, and the coffee table was right in front of the second one, the one that was like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was right in front of the second one that I jumped off.
Mhm.
And keep in mind, our living room was very, very small. And I ran
Very
and I
pretty.
slid on the coffee table. And you know how in like cartoons you smack dab, or, like they hit the wall and then they like kind of fall off.
Yeah.
I jumped off the edge of that coffee table to try and save myself and I hit the wall. Like a week after that, I was like, Mom, my ankle's broken because I sprained it. Like I genuinely was like, my ankle is broken. My ankle was not
I
broken.
wonder why.
And I wanted crutches so bad. Like I was like, Mom, I'm dying. I want crutches. I need crutches so I can walk.
Oh my god.
Oh, but that hurt so bad.
My childhood best friend, love her to death. She wanted crutches so bad that one year for her birthday present that I gave her was a pair of crutches. That girl brought them to school, to church, to everywhere. Nothing was wrong with her foot. She just really wanted crutches. She still has them to this day.
That's crazy. Like after my ex stepdad, he got the crutches because he smashed his foot with the counter table at the job he was working at. Um,
Karma. Karma.
right. Karma. Anyway, so he had smashed his foot, and so he had like these really big crutches because he's a really big man. Like when I say really big man, he was reaching up to the 400 pounds. He was tall. He was like probably 6 foot. And so I would like hook my arms on the very bottom and pretend. And one time I fell. It kind of hurt. But like after that, nobody
Imagine
knew that I
breaking
was.
imagine breaking your foot using crutches.
People do that?
You would've.
I so would have though. But like I was just kind of chilling, and nobody knew about this because I wasn't supposed to be touching the crutches. Like it was a very, you are not supposed to touch the crutches. I was like, can I have crutches too? They're like, no. And so I did that, and nobody knew about it that I was being stupid, but I was indeed being stupid.
When aren't you?
I am not stupid like
No.
20% of the time.
Okay, I think we should. Okay, we're going to end this episode off with a segment of like I'm thinking something Thanksgiving related because this week is Thanksgiving. Well, next week,
It's
whatever.
okay.
What if we talked about like our dream Thanksgiving course type thing?
Oh, that's difficult. Have you ever wanted like a chicken instead of a turkey for Thanksgiving? Just like one of
I
them
don't
big fat chickens.
No, I don't like turkey, I don't like ham, and I don't like chicken.
Because why is turkey so dry? Like,
It's so chewy and it's so dry. Like, how can you be dry and chewy? And also, with my little trauma that my father gave me, love my father, but he gave me trauma. I can't swallow. Like, I. Stop!
sorry, I'm sorry.
Just because
Continue,
you have
continue.
trauma with it doesn't mean I can't have I.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Get to the point. Get to the point. You're going off
um,
topic.
but, like, I don't like meat.
You vegetarian?
No, I just don't like trying to eat meat. Because it's super
No,
chewy
because
and it's hard to like.
like sometimes if you put too much like meat in your mouth, it takes forever to chew. And like when you have
If
like
I
baby
put,
teeth,
I hate to say it, but if I put too much food in my mouth and it's like the meat, I have to spit it out because I will start to like panic. I can't like get myself to swallow it, and eventually it'll take me so long that like my jaw will get physically tired. And so just I have to completely stop eating.
huh?
Like,
That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
okay, you were saying something. Continue.
Like I've never. This is gonna sound really bad, but I've always wanted to try duck.
Ew.
Like I don't know why, but I feel like it would taste funny. Did you know that a cannibal once said that that like your actual meat, like when they eat humans, it tastes like chicken? Like in my
Oh,
opinion,
hell no.
in my opinion, if I ever ate a person, I feel like it would taste like pork. Like I don't know
Ask
why.
Stefan.
What? Oh, wait, you're right. He's a vampire.
Oh, wait, that's kind of a
Um,
cute photo.
anyway, so
No, no, no. I have a.
oh,
No.
oh,
Me and your mother's streak is gonna end.
she's asleep.
I think so.
It's okay. We have the restores.
I restored Adriana's today, and I can't do any
She restored
others.
my sisters. Well, my mom doesn't restore anybody but ours. Wait, did I say my mom? Hold on,
We
guys.
might be so fricked.
Oh crap.
No.
Anyway, okay, so my
Oh.
dream Thanksgiving dinner, I think we have to have, so almost every year we have this red jello. and it's just Jello, and it has slices of bananas in it. And I think we also do slices of strawberry, but I'm not 100% sure because my brother's always the one that makes it. And so you put banana slices and marshmallows in it. And the marshmallows kind of float to the top, which is like, ooh, it's so good. If you get like a good layer of marshmallows and then a good layer of the thingy, add some whipped cream on it. Ooh, it's delicious. I've always loved
I
that.
I don't actually like Jello that much. Like Jello salads, I can't handle. I can't handle like loose Jello. Like okay, so me and my family we make something called Jello jigglers, and they're just like they're more firm pieces of Jello, but like they're not hard. They're just like not as weird and mushy,
Is it
and
like
they're like
the Jello cups?
no, they're like little squares of Jello that you put like you just put Jello in a
Oh,
pan. Like you put Jello in a pan and then you let it cool and then that like you use more gelatin or something, but that's the only Jello I can stand. I can't stand any other type of Jello.
hmm. I mean, that makes sense. Um,
Texture
I
issues.
this year I want to make potatoes, like fresh potatoes, like actual potato. Like you get like potatoes, you slice them up, you boil them, make them, let them get all hard, and then you mush them, and then you add, I think you add sour cream, cheese. No, not wait, maybe cheese. I can't remember. But I want to put like little, um, I don't, like I think it's onions, but it's like the green part of the onion. I'm
A
not
green
100%
onion.
sure. Like, do you remember when we went to Chili's and that, um,
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, yeah.
like
Okay, I know what
the
you're talking
mashed
about.
potatoes that they make? Like, I want that so bad. Like, ooh, it sounds so good. I don't know
I'm
what else
stalking.
I'm planning on making for. We always do mac and cheese. I don't think I'm really a big fan of mac and cheese this year.
I need to get my parents to let me make like a casserole mac and cheese that you throw in the oven and then the top gets crispy.
Ooh,
My grandma made that for my birthday a couple years ago. That was good, but it was also my grandma's cooking, so.
I want to go through my my grandma's old cookbook stuff, and I want to find like really sweet treats, like really nice things that I can make. And then I want to like go through them and I want to give them to my mom and be like, "Hey, what do you think about me making something of these?" Because I don't want to like pick something that I wouldn't actually want to eat and then be like, "Hey, mom, pick something," and then me be like, "Never mind, I don't want that." I don't want to give her hopes up. Also, I'm gonna have to like, are there any cursive um translators? Because she wrote in
I'm
cursive,
sure
which is
there
like
are.
I could barely understand her writing. I'm not. They stopped teaching cursive in school. Like in my
I learned
school when
it
I
in
was in,
third grade. Just third grade is the only year I learned it.
well, they were supposed to have it in my fifth grade, but then when I got to fifth grade, they were like, "Oh no, oh wait, no, it was fourth grade." When I got to fourth grade, they were like, "No, we're not doing that anymore." Like, bro, why? Do you not want us to have a signature?
I hate cursive.
I just like drag the letters on with my name. I call it
Real,
fancy letters. When I do cursive, I call it fancy letters. Because they have like two different ways. Like it's printed and then something else.
Anyway, thank you for listening to our first episode of our podcast. It probably wasn't gorgeous or creative.
It's it's the first time. It's our first episode. This is one of many.
It's our
Um.
first time.
Okay. Anyway. I had really a lot of fun making this, and there will be more episodes sometime.
100%.
Do we know when? No,
Also,
not yet.
go check out our gaming channel that currently doesn't have anything.
The gaming channel. What is the what is the name?
Wait, I don't know.
I think it's called A&A Gaming. We'll put the link in the bio.
Yeah, we'll put links for our YouTube channel for the podcast. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, we are on Spotify and we will probably get on other podcast streaming servers. Servers?
And then if you're
I don't
on
know.
listening on Spotify, we have a YouTube. Um,
Freak yeah, boys. We have two YouTubes.
yeah. Anyway,
Trust and
anyway,
believe.
like, comment, and subscribe. A&A Podcast.
Goodbye.